For some reason, when I was putting these videos together, I thought that there were 6 in this series, but actually, looking at this video, I think there might be 7, because this video is only going to show half of one of these supersize boxes of NGC coins that are back from grading for Silver Forum members, YouTubers and Facebook people, I suppose, rather than members, people who participate actively in some of the Facebook groups. So let's have a look at what's in this box, starting off with the old head. Victoria spent most of her life on the throne with a young head, and it was only right at the very end that they gave her a sort of an old veiled head. But this one graded very nicely with a 61, so a good start to this box. Ooh, this one is really, really nice. So 1817, 202 years ago. It's got a really, really nice kind of slightly mirrored finish underneath there. You can see in the certain light. It was obviously sort of fairly early on in that particular die. Really, really nice coin. I was 62 is a really high grade for this coin. There's only a few that have graded higher than that. And you can see it almost looks kind of proof-like under certain light. Nice shield at the back. It's a half sovereign, so the full sovereign has the St. George with the garter pattern on the other side. Next up, well, my friend Regal Stacker, who has the Regal collection, he's got a YouTube channel, really entertaining YouTube channel. Go and check him out and subscribe to him. He gave me a 2015 set for grading. It looked to be a very nice set when I was sending it in for grading, and you can see all his coins have got the Regal collection on. So if you happen to see one of these coins being sold at any time on eBay or anywhere else, you know that you have Regal Stacker and probably Numa Stacker to thank as well. But the great thing about this particular set is it scored a perfect 70. So 5 coins in the set in 2015, 5, 2, 1, half and a quarter, and every one of them scored a perfect 70. So it's great, and so many people are now trying to get hold of these big 5 sovereign pieces in a perfect 70, but there just aren't enough to go round, and they're becoming very expensive. So well done to Regal on that one. Another Regal collection one, this time not a perfect 70, so it doesn't always go according to plan. You have to start off with great coins with absolutely no blemishes. I can't remember whether this one had NCS. It may not have done, so it may be possible to still bring it up a little bit potentially. Another 68 sovereign, an 87. Regal will not like this at all, and I'm sure this will appear on his video at some stage, and he will get very, very agitated and angry about this. A 68 is not in Mr. Regal's game plan in any way. Only 70s permitted. Now this one is actually not too bad. It got a 66, but a 66 for an MS strike. So this is a bullion strike coin, and a 66 is very good. Not many of them have actually got higher than a 66. So sometimes it's not the end of the world if you don't get a 70. As with this coin, a 66 is a perfectly nice grade for that coin. So next up here in this little box we have another 66. Not a bad grade again. I don't know why they graded some of these so low. I think occasionally the devil gets into the graders at NGC. They must see so many coins they're driven mad and blind and so on by sitting there all day just looking at coins, grading. So this one is very, very nice indeed, really. Can't get better than that. A perfect 70 on a 2012. Even if this coin was ungraded, it's still about an £850 coin. Graded 69 or so, it's probably a £900 coin. Graded 70, you're looking at probably 1,000 to 11 or 1,200. On the Silver Forum the other day, what year was it? A 2005 70 sold for about £950. So people are looking out there and paying a premium for 70 grade special year sovereigns. This one unfortunately got a 69. A lot of these get a 70 though. There's quite a few 2 sovereigns around in 70. When I graded my own one a while back, it got a 69, unfortunately, the same as that one. The half sovereign got a 68. Incidentally, if any of you guys know somebody who has a 5 sovereign 1989 in PF70, I might be interested in buying it off you depending on price. So if anyone knows somebody who has a 1989 PF75 sovereign, get in touch, numistaka@gmail.com. This one I think is a really nice coin. It only got a PL61, but it's had a long history. 1929 Austria, 100 gold shillings, and really it's I mean, it's a very, very nice coin. I mean, clearly it's kind of seen better days in some respects. It got a 61 because of its handling over the years, but it's still a lovely piece of history. This one, I would love to have this coin in my collection. I can't remember who it was for, but I really, really like this coin. It's incredibly rare coin. In 1883 at the Melbourne Mint, very few of the coins they produced that year were shieldbacks. There are only a few of them that have been graded. I think this is one of the undiscovered, well, not really undiscovered, but a lot of people don't focus on these coins, but actually these are much rarer than some coins that have a higher profile and a higher price, but maybe aren't even quite as rare as this. Here's another one, an 1884. 1884s are much less rare than the 1883, and the key dates are the 1886 and 1887 on the Melbourne Mint. Also the 1880 is also very difficult to find, but 84 is the most commonly seen one. 55 is not an amazing result. There's quite a few of those around with higher grades than 55. This is a Sydney Shield Sovereign, 1883 Sydney Mint. I don't think it's quite as rare and desirable as the Melbourne Mint for the same year. This one did really well, MS63. This is a 2 sovereign kind of circulation gold piece. There are lots of these around. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them around. It's a coin that you can pick up in reasonable condition at not a huge exorbitant price, and I think has some potential for the future, and is certainly a really nice coin to have in a collection and look at as well. Here's another one, Australia, 1893 Sydney Mint, Australian sovereign in 62. But I mean, it should really be proof-like. I mean, look at the mirror finish on it. I mean, seriously, they gave it a 62, but they should have really given it a 62 PL or something like that. I think it would have deserved it. Do you agree with me? I mean, it does seem to me pretty proof-like. I mean, just look at that. Next one, not pleasant, 1845, half sovereign. Very rare year. This is a very rare coin, even in a detail slab. An 1845 half sovereign, very desirable. It's such a shame that they decided to put it in a detail slab. I guess you can see here from the surface they had reasons why they thought that should be the case, but it's a very nice coin, very rare coin, and a lot of people would love this coin in their collection, even in this details grade. It won't matter very much to the value of this coin. Very, very nice. So, okay, 1887, half sovereign. Unfortunately, you can see this one isn't in a slab because it is not genuine. So it's always a good idea to look very closely at coins that come up in grading that are non-genuine. Quite a few $2.50 Indians, for example. Let's have a look at it, because we might be able to learn something about what to look for in one of these coins that makes it non-genuine. I've seen a few of them. You guys who are sharper than me will probably tell me 25 things that immediately spring to mind, immediately obvious why this coin isn't genuine. It might in fact be gold, or it might have less gold than it should have. There are kind of differences. But most of the telltale signs have been recorded by NGC. So when the graders look at these coins, you know, there are probably certain coins they look at more closely for counterfeits than others. But this particular coin, they've got a list of things that are the telltale signs, and they will then go and look through those things. And if the coin isn't genuine for one reason or another, they'll put it out and they won't grade it. Here's one from, well, it's not really from the little island of Naui, really, because nobody in Naui's ever seen one of these coins, but it's a pretty cute coin, very nice gold coin. It's got Her Majesty on the back. It's ostensibly from the island of Naui, but I think it's pretty meaningless, really, where it's from. It could be from Tuvalu or New Zealand or Australia, anywhere around there. Now, this is one I've got lots of time for. Very, very nice coin. I think one of the nicest 50p pieces that have been made so far. The Sir Isaac Newton one. I've seen a few gold ones in for grading. I've got a few, not silver, but I've got some circulation ones that I picked up when they came out from somebody's change. But I think the design is absolutely lovely. Here's another one. This one is the Jane Austen coin, very attractive, very different looking coin. This one got a 69, unfortunately. I think it may have been conserved, I can't remember with this coin, but it's a shame it didn't get the magic 70, but there's nothing very much between 69 and 70 most of the time. So it looks like somewhere we have another half box to show you, so I'll dig that out for next time. Meanwhile, please like, subscribe, and thank you all for your wonderful comments.